like, here we go.
Are we gonna clap?
Yeah, no, because we were going to be back there. But welcome to Chatt It Up Sports. No cold intro today, fellas. It's the main group is back. Sorry, Joseph's voice is not in here today, but we still love him so much. We don't know what we do without you, buddy.
We would not be here.
We would not be here.
No, we're not doing this.
We would not be back. Welcome back, the Flying Hawaiian.
Yeah, that's me.
Garrett Tolley.
Aloha. It's good to see everybody.
Your Mavs for the championship.
Necklace he's got there?
Yeah, dude, this is my little Moana necklace. My little
brought back a piece of Hawaii with him.
Yeah, a little Hawaii with me. This is as tan as I got. I spent
like this is bro.
Dog, like I spent
embarrassing
days in the sun, and this is. I mean, I came back with came back white. I came out like I look like a piece of resume paper. Like it's a little bit creamer, but it's not like necessarily full printer white. It's just like it's like a resume. It's a cream.
Yeah,
but it's a premium paper.
I know.
I mean, he's always been a premium paper.
That's right.
That's a fact.
That's Michael Scott paper quality right there. That's Dunder Mifflin right there.
Wait, is it Michael Scott Paper Company or is it Dunder Mifflin?
I like both of them.
Which one do you, if you had to choose one?
I probably keep. Let's keep Dunder Mifflin.
Yes,
it's
answer.
Longevity.
Yeah. Good answer. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Malcolm Harris.
I didn't know what you guys were just talking about. Whatever gets me hired is the paper I want.
You don't know The Office?
The brand? No, not at all.
Oh my goodness,
bro! I watch Martin. I'm African American, brother.
He said, "Watch Martin."
I used to love the Steve Harvey show.
I did too.
It was a good show.
Yeah. What's up, baby?
Show.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah,
great to see you, dog.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's great to have you guys back. Great Florida vacation. You boys just Malcolm, you didn't get tanner.
No, you know what I'm saying? But
sure?
my baldness finally blends with my skin tone.
Show them the cap.
Okay.
Show them the dome.
So, bada bing, bada bing.
That's influencer.
Come
Malcolm
on.
Harris.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, am I an influencer? Is that technically true?
Yo,
It's
Michael
fact.
Jordan didn't start winning rings until he shaved it all off, bro.
And he got a hoop earring and it never looked back. Bada bing, bada bow. Yeah, I got my first mini endorsement deal while I was gone.
That's
Three
awesome.
claps one time?
Yeah. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Bald Air Scalp Care. For all my bald people out there, go shave yourself with Bald Air Scalp Care.
Influencing.
Yeah.
Speaking of influencers, the sad part, he's no longer my roommate, but he's still one of my best friends. Greg Larnard, head coach Greg Larnard. Three claps one time.
Head and assistant.
Head
Or a little
and
bit of
assistant.
both.
Yeah.
Not on the same team, but multiple teams. Tough day for the boys today.
Yeah, very tough day for the boys today.
Chattanooga Rangers, not great, huh?
Yeah,
Scenic
City.
Yeah, they
Sorry.
didn't show up to play. We also had a 2-hour rain delay. I went to the wrong baseball field for the first 2 hours.
We were all off.
Yes.
I was hanging, watching like Modern Family on my phone for hours.
In the bathroom.
And the bathroom. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I'm sure like people start showing up. I walk down there. No one's down there. I call Greg and I'm like, Greg, where are you? And he's like, where are you? And I was like, I'm here. And he's like, oh, you're at the wrong spot, buddy.
Field 6, and there are only 4 fields.
There's only 4
that's when
fields.
you
It's
knew.
like y'all got everyone
That's
else
when you
got
knew.
everything wrong but me. That's how I treated the situation. I was like, what are y'all doing over there? The game's here. So
It's Garrett Tolley's world. We're just living in it.
That's it, baby.
Facts.
It's your field. You decided where it was going to be. and it
That's
didn't
right.
happen.
That's right.
Well, from the fields of Birmingham, one of the greatest personalities that we know. She is bringing one of the funnest days to Chattanooga from Night Edie, from the Corporate Challenge. Summer Hall, 3 claps one time, boys.
Whoa! Love this 3 claps. This is amazing. What an
We're
intro.
going to get that implemented somehow.
Some way, somehow.
Let's go. What's up, guys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited. It's Corporate Challenge week, so it's going to be a good week. We're getting it started off, obviously, on the right foot, talking with you guys. So I'm excited. A lot of fun things coming this week.
Can't wait. You want to give us a little rundown of what this is going to be this week? Because these companies, we got some big boys, got some big hitters.
Yep, we got some big companies. Yeah, so Corporate Challenge is a large corporate field day for local companies to come together, get out, get active, play games like dodgeball, tug of war, cornhole, trivia. There's like 15 different challenges, whether you're super athletic and competitive and want to get out there on the dodgeball court and defend the company's name, or if you just want to show up, do a little 1-mile walk, maybe a little 2-minute hula hoop challenge, and then just hang out, cheer the team on, and just have a good time. You know, we've got something for everybody. So it's going to be a good time. It's the first time it's ever been in Chattanooga. We, as a company, have put this on in Birmingham now for about 9 years. So the first time in Chattanooga. And our goal was to have at least 20 companies participate, and we've got 25 year one. So we're so excited people like Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, Unum, Chattanooga Gas. You guys are going to be out there emceeing. It's just going to be a lot of fun. We've got a good group of companies participating. So we're super excited.
Can't wait, buddy. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to get out there, and there's so many great events that you guys have going on. But you mentioned you guys were in Birmingham for the last 9 years, decided to come to Chattanooga. And I know we were talking a little off the air that you mentioned that you guys that wasn't the goal to sort of franchise it and bring it around. But now that you're branching into Chattanooga, I know obviously we have to see how this goes, which we already know it's going to go awesome.
Yeah.
Is that something down the road that you think you might try to bring these to other bigger or mid-sized cities across the country?
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely not opposed to it. Like I said, we've been doing it for, 9 years in Birmingham. We know this event like the back of our hand. And after last year's event, it was our biggest ever in Birmingham. Somebody from Chattanooga actually reached out and said, you guys have just got to look into bringing this to the city of Chattanooga. The communities there, that competitive spirit is built in with all of these different companies. So just think about it. And we came up, we had a couple meetings. I met Malcolm that way. And it was just very apparent that Chattanooga was the perfect city for Corporate Challenge. So we're definitely not opposed to growing. So if you're listening and you want this in your city, just let us know and we will, look into it for sure. But just these 2 cities this summer.
Yeah, and I love that. And, we're all big fans of Chattanooga ourselves. And so I think you mentioned you've come up here, 15 to 20 times and the lab getting ready for this event. So
yes.
First thoughts on the city. I mean, we're excited to have y'all and really host y'all. So like, what are some things you love? What are the vibes? I mean, what do you
my gosh. Vibes are amazing. I was telling my coworkers recently had the opportunity to come up and actually spend the night in Chattanooga. And that was amazing. I had like a 6, list deep of itineraries that I was like, I want to go to this restaurant. I want to go to this bar and I want to go do this. It's just been so fun coming up and down to the city. I think favorites, Main Street Meats is like chef's kiss. It's so good. Just gotta go. Went to Need Loves. Went to Stir. Let's see. I stayed in the Reed House. Did not know it was haunted, so I'm glad I found out.
You're brave. Summer's brave.
Very.
I was like, we had all of our teams out for media days, which is like a big photo shoot that we do to get all of our teams hyped. But yeah, one of the teams was like, "Oh my God, did you see the ghost?" And I was like, "What?" So glad I found out about that after. But yeah, Chattanooga is awesome. It's so easy to make the drive up there from Birmingham. It's only about 2 hours, a little under actually, but it's easy. It's awesome. I love coming up to the city.
Summer, it's been so cool to see this come into fruition since literally our first conversation, talking about concept and then, incorporating all these different types of companies. But for the organizations and the companies that didn't get the memo this year, what are you hopeful for that takes, place this weekend to get more participation from other organizations next year?
Absolutely. It takes a little bit of convincing to get people out to compete in dodgeball for their company. I understand it's a lot. And it's a first year event. Nobody's ever seen it in Chattanooga. So just hoping that whether you're a participating company or just someone that's checking it out, you kind of just either come to the event this next weekend and see what it's all about. Check out some photos. We're going to do videos. We're going to live stream the awards in a week. Just see what it's all about and maybe find ways that you could plug your company into it. It's different for everybody. Some companies use this as a way to get their people out of the office because they're either still hybrid or they're remote. Some people do it to push health and wellness. Some people are just trying to get their company's brand out. So, there's so many different benefits. It's very flexible and you can make it whatever you want. So hoping that people just come out and watch and just have a good time and see what it's all about because, it's going to be back next year bigger than ever. And we're hoping to have more, maybe double the amount of companies next year.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there for sure.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Malcolm Mickey Harris, always making things happen. Speaking of spectators, what are all the spectators going to be able to do? Because, I think we're having food trucks. We got some other fun stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So while families and participants can't compete, I always have to say that we used to not have that rule. But then all these people start showing up and you're like, oh, this is my husband. And it looks like a D1 football player. And you're like, we've had to get a little bit more strict. So families and friends can't participate on behalf of a company, but they're more than welcome to come out and cheer the team on, cheer your loved one on. We've also got, food trucks. We're going to have Ben and Jerry's out there. We've also got a really big family fun zone. So like bounce houses and slides and face painting, yard games, just a really good family atmosphere. And then also every company that participates gets a space in what we call Athlete Village, which is basically just a big tailgate village. So in between all these different events, people are just going to be hanging out in their team space. We'll have a DJ out there. So it's really easy, conducive to bring friends and family, invite them to your team space, and then be like, come watch me run the 40-yard dash. Say a little prayer for me, So
whoa, Malcolm
fun
Harris
time.
We got time. We'll get him on the mic.
Oh man,
Oh,
it's that time.
Yeah.
Six what?
No, it's 5.6.
5'6"?
Yeah, gotta run
You
it
guys
5,
gonna
6
run it?
less.
I
Yeah,
will.
well, we've got like a little bet going on, or not a bet, but it's more of a pride thing. Miggy thinks he can run it under 5'6".
Under 5'6".
Okay, well, we're gonna find out next weekend, aren't
We're
we?
gonna see.
Sure are.
We're gonna get everybody to surround Miggy while he
Please
runs
do
this.
Yes.
not do that.
We will have the paramedics out there if needed.
Thank you so much.
No hammies will be lost on this day.
No
Absolutely not.
hammies.
No
No.
chance. No chance. Well, you've mentioned dodgeball. We've talking about the 40-yard dash. Give us a rundown
Yeah.
of some of the other events that people are going to be,
Yep.
these companies are going to be competing in this week.
For sure. So we've got the things that are very athletic, competitive. Those are going to be dodgeball, tug of war, and cornhole. Those are events that companies go head to head against other companies. So basically, we make a bracket for the companies to play in, and they'll have a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. Those get very competitive. My company used to ref those events, and we have had to take ourselves out. We are Switzerland. We are neutral now. So those are the more competitive events. But then you've got things like a mini golf challenge, which I'm so excited for this year. We do bowling, trivia. We do a really big puzzle pursuit. If anybody's a Survivor fan, it's like a slide puzzle and then a game of concentration. So that's really neat. We do a big cycle challenge, a home run derby. And then under that, you've got our participation event. So if you're anything like me and you just want to like show up, like do like 2 minutes of effort and then just hang out all day and be the cheerleader, that's your spot. It's your sweet spot.
Okay.
So
that's where
it's
I'm at.
like, it's like a 1 mile walk, a 2-minute hula hoop challenge, and then a 10-minute move and groove class, which is like a Zumba class.
Oh,
So
Malcolm
Yeah,
Harris is gonna be
Miggy.
moving and
Well,
grooving.
I want to see
grooving.
if I saw Malcolm in a hula hoop.
There we go.
I'm done.
Malcolm, come on.
I got us.
Those
I got
hips
us.
rolling.
Easy.
Yeah,
Hula
so
hooping.
You'd be
we got
moving.
something for everybody. That's for sure.
I mean, I just got back from luau's, man. I'm gonna come.
I was
back
fixing
to,
to say,
I gotta come back to Miggy in a hula hoop. This is great.
Get a little, grass skirt.
So
Perfect.
yeah, these guys are jokesters for sure.
For sure.
We are, like I said, we're very excited, and ultimately the big prize is going to be who this is all going for and towards. And so, tell us a little bit more about the benefactor to this event, and who we're raising money for.
For sure. So we're partnering with Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Chattanooga. Our company, Night Edie Corporate Challenge, we're very philanthropic. We want to make sure that everything we do is tying back to some cause or charity that's doing good in the community that we are, hosting the event in. So excited to be working with Big Brothers, Big Sisters. They were, Jessica Watley, their CFO, was actually who reached out to us and just said, you guys should check this out. Whether, Big Brothers is connected to it or not, this is something that the city would, love. So we're so excited to have them partner with us. Essentially, all of our companies have been charged to raise money on behalf of Big Brothers. And they can earn points by doing a couple different things, but raising money is one of the ways. So like the award ceremony, we'll give an award for who raised the most money in every division. We're also going to give awards to the company that helped find the most volunteers. Big Brothers is always looking for people to come on board and be bigs to all of their littles. So if anybody at any company signs up to volunteer or be a big, they'll earn points. And then our companies are also able to earn points by hosting info sessions. So essentially, if a company hosts an info session where somebody from Big Brothers Big Sisters can come into the office and just say a little bit about their organization and what they're doing in the community, ways to get involved, companies earn like one lump sum of points. So there's tons of ways they can get involved and help, which is just so awesome. They've already been posting on social media about them and raising money. So we're just really excited to help Big Brothers Big Sisters. Jessica and her team are amazing over there. So anything we could do to spread the message about them, we're trying to.
That is amazing. You know, I got a lot of involvement with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and for more information, obviously reach out to them at info@bbschat.org or 423-698-8016. There's always informational sessions that are happening monthly on Thursdays. There's Chick-fil-A, but there's also an opportunity to become a big.
Hey.
So you get dinner,
So
but you also get to change somebody's life. So that's great work you guys are doing for sure.
I do want to ask you one thing. So
Yep.
people want to know kind of a little bit about like the backside of this corporate challenge and night eating. You guys
Yep.
have done some awesome things. I mean, you talk about marketing, homegirl. Give us a little bit about night eating, because this is a pretty spectacular company that's putting on this whole kit and caboodle.
For sure, for sure. So Night Edie, we are a sports marketing and events company located out of Birmingham. We've been around a little over 10 years now, and we do all kinds of stuff. It's honestly hard to put into one sentence, but our bread and butter is putting on all these different sporting events, whether it's coming alongside clients who have a vision and they need help, you know, reaching that sports audience or putting together this perfect sports event, or making our own events. So, you know, after doing this, you know, being in this industry for 5 or 6 years, Night Edie learned, you know, hey, we don't have to have a client to put on an event. We have these ideas. We know how to execute it well. We know how to market it. And so we're just going to go out into the market and put on our own event. So Corporate Challenge is one of these events that we do every year, but we do all kinds of stuff. And I would tell you that Corporate Challenge is really, you know, thinking of overall strategy, it's our gameplay. It's the perfect foot in the door to get into Chattanooga. We want to do more things in Chattanooga. We do all kinds of neutral site basketball games, a lot of them in Birmingham. We do some in Huntsville. We'll partner with, in Alabama at least, the University of Alabama, sometimes Auburn.
Boo.
I know.
Boo.
Was that to Alabama or Auburn?
Both.
Go on.
Okay. Ouch.
Go on,
Auburn's
go.
kind
GBO,
of
baby.
like, yeah. Sorry.
GBO.
That's fair. It's fair. You know, I'm in Tennessee, you know. But yeah, so we'll partner with a school, and then we'll bring in somebody else to play, and we'll do it in a neutral site, whether it's Birmingham, Huntsville. So we've actually talked about, you know, what would it look like to do something like that in Chattanooga. So this would be the perfect opportunity. This gets us in front of all these different corporations in Chattanooga that would be, you know, an important step if we were to do that basketball game. So that's our dream. We've done Corn Ferry golf tournaments before. We could always bring one of those to Chattanooga. There's so many different options, but I just feel like the Chattanooga community is like primed and ready. They want these types of events. You guys already do so much in the city. So just hoping that Corporate Challenge is like the perfect stepping stone to getting the Night Edie name in the, you know, in everybody's minds up there. And maybe one day soon we'll do some of that other stuff.
Hell yeah, Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like you guys like sports or something. I can't really tell.
Nah.
Just a little bit. Tiny bit.
Just
Smidge.
That's
Yeah.
it.
All right,
Just a
before I
little.
get to two very important questions, Summer, I just have to kind of backtrack for a second and say, Chase,
Yep.
fantastic use of the word kit and caboodle.
Kit and caboodle.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
not used that in a long time, and
Yeah.
I've been around some of my redneck family here recently, so yeah,
Nice.
Yep.
Well
got
done.
to use it
Good
again.
one.
Circle
Well
back.
done.
Circle
Grab
back,
this
baby.
circle.
The redneck word of the day.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. All right, so I have two important questions. The first one is,
Yep.
which, if you were, you going through this whole event with everything that's coming here to
Yep.
the Corporate Challenge in Chattanooga, which event do you think you'd be the best at?
Oh my gosh. I mean, not the most athletic person. I also danced in college. I danced at Auburn. So I'm going the move and groove all the way. Although it's a participation event, I'm just going to excel at that. I actually, back in the day, I taught the move and groove at Corporate Challenge. So thankfully have graduated from that role. But yeah, that's the top event in my heart, at least.
All right. Now, on the flip side of that, which do you think you'd have the least amount of success with?
Oh my God, dodgeball. Like, I would be terrified.
I was thinking like that or the field goal, maybe.
The field goal, yeah, that's not the best. Dodgeball would be definitely the most scary. Maybe tug of war. Like, guys, like these teams come out for tug of war. They will wear cleats, they bring gloves, like they'll bring these people out. And I'm like, where did you find these people? I guess they work for your company, but I mean, it is so intense.
Well, we love that, and we can't thank you enough, Summer, for being here. And
Absolutely.
I got one more question before we
All
put
right.
the Oscar music, but and get you off the stage. But we, what's the best way, whether we want to excel in an event or embarrass ourselves? What's the best way to find y'all in the future for those who are starting to get interested here?
Yeah, for sure. Check out our social media or our website. It's at Corp Challenge Chat on majority of our social media, or just Google Corporate Challenge Chattanooga and you'll be able to find it. Yeah, just come out next weekend if you want to. Spectators are more than welcome to just walk up and watch the competitions. But yeah, we're going to be back next year. I promise you that, bigger than ever. And I know that, looking at the website and hearing us talk about it, it could seem overwhelming, but my job is to get all of our companies from step one in the fall all the way up to competition day. And it's easy as like setting, a couple meetings here and there where we just talk you through like how you go about communicating this to your employees and all the big major check marks that you'll need help with along the way. I'm here for all of that. And so obviously Corporate Challenge is my baby. I'm very biased, but it's so much fun. It's just awesome for your company. It's unique. You're just not going to find a better like team building, bonding type activity that's going to check as many boxes as Corporate Challenge does. But it's pretty cool. And hope you guys come out next weekend. I know you'll be there emceeing it all. So we're so excited to have you guys out there, the voice behind Corporate Challenge next weekend. But yeah, I hope all of your listeners decide to come out and watch next weekend.
We will, man. We'll get everybody out there. Summer,
Perfect.
you've worked your butt off on this. You've been awesome. You're gonna
You
make
guys have too.
you're gonna make
Appreciate
this thing awesome. I can't wait. And there's
It's
gonna be a
gonna be
lot of FOMO had for the people that didn't join.
For sure. For
FOMO is
sure.
gonna be hard around this city that miss out.
Oh,
we
yeah.
Thank you. We thank you so much from all the boys to you. You're the best.
Absolutely.
3 claps one time for Miss Summer Hall.
All right. I'll see you guys next weekend.
See you next week, Summer.
See you next week.
All right. Bye.